Everybody, Arrowhead here, back with some more Valhalla. I love this game. Let's get back to it. Alright, load. And I believe we are on day 11 out of 19, I think. I don't know, it'll be tough to hit the $10,000 thing we need, but I'll try to do it. Whatever. Yeah. Day 11. No dogs in sight. Yep, and I've still got the best taste, so I don't need to do the soundtrack thing again. Okay then, back to work. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hey there, Alma. Oh, hey there, Alma. She seems down. Maybe there's something I can give her to cheer her up? She might like classy drinks, but what she really likes... I don't remember what she likes. Hey, Jume up. I'm gonna go with, bad touch or not. Perhaps a... I'm gonna say Brantini, alright. On second thought, I don't even know. Fringe Weaver, what's this one like? Sure, Fringe Weaver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't remember what she likes. This will be a problem. Fringe Weaver. Hey! And this? It's on me. Drink so you at least change your expression. Why not just say you're worried about me? Hey, you got the message anyway, didn't you? So, how is it? Cringe River, my humor is broke. Apparently so is mine. So, how is it? Well, it has alcohol and I'm in a bar, so... good enough, I guess. I got you to speak. That's all I wanted. What, you gonna jinx me or something? No, but you being all down and silent is... uncanny. You're making it sound like I'm some sort of windbag. You know what I mean? Yeah, I do. Thanks. So, why are you deflating? Deflating? When I got sad and started sighing repeatedly, my grandpa would warn me that I would start deflating like an old tire if I kept it up. So, what is it? Was it the news about people Was it the news about people dressing in bunny suits after the whole Alice Rabbit boom? Nah, that's old news. I mean, it is a problem, but such a thing would only annoy me. Say, Joe, how's your mood right now? I want to ruin it by blowing off all my stored steam. Silly Alma. Silly Alma. Silly Alma. I've been feeling gutter shit the last couple of days. You can't make me feel worse. There's 2 days. I had French yesterday and Spanish today. I'm still fridging French. Oh, that sucks. Well, if it makes you feel any better, you seem like you know French, so that's probably at least a little bit easier. So, go ahead. Unwind all your worries on me. Don't say I didn't warn you. Okay, so... remember my sister Diana? The one that separated from her husband and forgot her kids while fucking her way around or something? Perfect summary. I use it next time. I didn't tell you the whole story then. More specifically that she threw her husband out after months of abuse. Oh. However, that woman is incapable of getting a job and maintaining herself. And I mean that. Never even thinks about selling some stuff or trying to earn her bread. Or trying to earn her bread. It's easier because I'm French for 3 pages. Oh, that sucks. That's the... I hate when they have a page count. Like, oh, you're on the third one. That's good. But, like, I hate when things have a page count. Because, like, when you think about it, if I feel like if I can say the thing in less words, it's better than saying it in not less words. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like it when they have to, like, oh, well, you've got to do this for 8 pages. And it's like, but I could tell you what I'm actually going to say in, like, 3. I don't need all 8 pages. But they're like, no, 8 pages. That's the right way it has to be. You're not even going to read all 8 pages. What do you mean you're going to read the 8 pages? Page counts make no sense. She just expects a guy to do all that for her. I have no idea why she turned out like that. Both my mom and dad were hard workers. They even started a small shop to have something to do after retirement. Huh. So, what does this fully capable woman do a couple of weeks later? Well, I bring her abusive husband back, of course. Oh, what? Yeah, and the guy spent a couple of days with her before leaving her again. He had a nice couple of hot, steamy nights and then left. Huh. You acted like my little brother and sister after hearing that. Also, can you say coast slowly and clearly? Alright. Coast. I guess. I don't know. Coast. But the story doesn't end there. I don't know. So she's broke and can't even get enough for a bus. Even though she'd probably be glad to sell her ass just to get money. And it was up to me to pick her up. For the last couple of days, she left her kids with my parents. And being such sweet angels, they've made a mess out of the whole place. Bernardo and Ava are actually staying with me a couple of days to give them some peace. Doesn't help that I never got along with Diana. So we're in the car and she asks how our kids are. And of course, after all the built-up tension, I just exploded. Because in a song you listen to, they don't say the T. Oh, I getcha. Kos, the orphan of Kos. The East Coast orphan. Well, first I started ranting about how your kid... First I started ranting about how our kids are growing up seeing some messed up stuff. I started scolding her about not taking responsibility, about not taking proper care of her children. Tell her that she's in no place to have all those escapades. And after all that, she just says, "What the hell do you know? You don't have any kids." Yeah, I don't want to get banned, so I'm not gonna say... Yeah, you snaky skank. Yeah, you snaky skank. I don't have kids, but I'm not broke just because I refuse to take a job. Blech. But I'm not broke just because I refuse to take a job. I don't have kids, but I'm not leaving them in the first barely familiar house I find. I don't have kids, but I'm not letting the guy that hit me on a regular basis back into my bed. I don't have kids, but I pretty much raised Ava and Bernardo, and they've turned out pretty damn well. Oh, there's a CG. Wow. Look at that. Also can't tell if she has gloves or robot hands. Huh. Anyway. I don't have kids, but I'm not a cheap... Not gonna say that. And I'm moving on. But in Southern. Damn. I don't know what to say. There's nothing to say. I love my family and I put them above all else. But Diana is seriously pushing the boundaries of what I can allow. Any way I could help? You just did. Huh? I know what I'm dealing with. I don't want to let stuff like that get to me. Seems like she has both glove and robotic hand. Yeah, probably. She is a hacker. Maybe she has like the Ghost in the Shell hand, so like clickety clicks. You know, the Thing with like the hand split apart and the blah, 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 blah. I'm not one to let stuff like that get to me. Still angry as hell though, and I couldn't just discuss this with any of my family members. I can't tell my mom your daughter is a snake in my boot. I just needed to get all this off my chest, you know? Needed to get all this off my chest, you know? Well, from what I see, there's still a lot more to get off your chest. It's swollen as fuck. All you see here is filled with love and dreams. Is everyone in your family as busty as you? The worst offender is my dad, actually. That's funny. Kidding. I guess the only one that didn't get the big boobs gene was Ava. Yeah, she insists on getting surgery or genetic treatment, but I tell her she's fine the way she is. This can actually be more of a hassle than a blessing. And poor Bernardo. His breasts actually started growing when he was 8. Oh, yikes. I just hope I don't take too much from my mother's side of the family. My father's sisters still look quite young, but when menopause hit, my mom lost her looks rather quickly. Any good genes you got from your family, Jill? Good enough skin and hair, I guess. There's a thing about a shrimp allergy, but so far I haven't had problems with that. Oh, I see. Hey, you know what worries me the most about the whole Diana situation? How your nephews are turning out? Alright, audio's fine. Just had to check that for a bit. Alright. How your nephews are turning out? If she leaves them with my mom, they'll turn out better than her. Somehow. Actually, what worries me is... what if I end up like that too? How so? If I find a good man and I settle down, what if he turns out shitty? What if I have a sudden burst where I want to live my life and end up like that? What if I have kids and I end up neglecting them because of all that? Well, if you ask me, the fact that you're even worried about that is indication enough that you'll be fine. You think? I'm pretty sure. You said before that she pretty much married the guy after a couple of months, right? Yeah. Well, no offense, but those are the kinds of people who wouldn't even think about all that. Besides, if any guy ends up marrying you, it'll be because... if any guy ends up marrying you, it's because he passed your irrational standards. If any guy ends up marrying you, it's because he passed your irrational standards. Hey! Am I lying? If any guy ends up marrying you, it's because he passed your irrational standards. Hey! Am I lying? No, but all things best kept as unspoken truth. No. All things best kept as unspoken truths. I wonder if I'll ever find a good guy. I wonder if I'll ever find a good guy. You will. You'll know when the time comes. I sure hope so. For now, the time has come to get another drink. What can I get you? Give me something with ice, but alcoholic, please. Alright. Cold and with alcohol. I guess we'll just start at the top. On the rocks and mixed. Well, might as well be a bad touch. Why not? I mean, I could give her the most expensive one, but I feel like it'd be better to just give her the first thing I see. You know? On the rocks, mixed done. Bad touch. Has alcohol in it. Here you go. Thanks, I needed to cool down a bit. That's why I'm here. So, you said you felt shitty the last couple of days? Why? Yeah, don't think too much about it. Oh, come on, you heard my problems. I want to help you too. don't worry too much. Right, I almost forgot to tell you something. What is it? My boss is throwing a mega Christmas party this Sunday. You wanna come? Sure. Something tells me this mega Christmas is gonna be a mess at my parents' home, so I'd rather avoid it. You guys getting chicken? Are you guys getting chicken? I can get one. I can get one. To be honest, I wouldn't know. You can bring it if you want. It wouldn't go to waste. Gotcha. Say, Jill, what's your favorite part of the chicken? Say, Jill, what's your favorite part of the chicken? Favorite part? I guess I like legs the most. Really? I like breast better. Breast is a bit too simple, don't you think? Legs have a better texture. Maybe, but simple is usually better. Breast is easier to enjoy than legs. And a lot less messy. You silly girls. Boss? You're out there talking about breasts and legs when everyone knows the best part are the wings. Boss, what's that? Spicy chicken wings. Where did you get spicy chicken wings? From a spicy chicken. You know, spicy chicken, the shop 2 blocks from here. Sorry, let me rephrase that. Why are you carrying a bucket of spicy chicken wings? Why aren't you carrying a Why aren't you carrying a bucket of spicy chicken wings? Well, because, Huh? Thought as much. You're orange. Alma. Alma. I know what I said. Will the chicken you're talking about be cooked already? You might need to heat it up. But it'll be cooked otherwise. Great! I expect you here Sunday at 8 p.m. Thanks. Now you want chicken wing. Honestly, I also kinda want chicken. Anyways, I'll be back to my office. She left the bucket. Want some? Don't mind if I do. Oh, mild spice. Nice. Weird. Maybe she got a mixed up order and that's why she left them there. She usually orders stronger stuff? I found buckets that make my throat itch from just being near them. Oh. Say, Jill, what kind of guys do you like? That's a sudden question. I'm not too picky with guys, to be honest. I want them to be decent enough. Not jealous, not aggressive, responsible enough to keep a job. That's no good. You like them buff? What about tall? That's no good. You like them buff? What about tall? No tattoos or piercings, I guess. Never liked either. What about you? I like them well dressed. Man, I'm just not winning today. Actually, you know what? I've got a suit on. Yeah, I'm fine. Never mind. Alma, you, looking for a man who can talk in a very extravagant manner, but ultimately says nothing of value? Well, I'm your guy. If they go out now in shorts and well-coordinated clothes, they're sure to catch my eye. Some muscle is always fine, too. But sharply dressed males catch my attention faster. Don't let her go crazy for that sharp-dressed man. And yet, you're still single. So I like my man. My potential husband, on the other hand, is another matter completely. I see. So, can you get me a drink here? The spicy wings turn out to be spicy. What do I get you? Anything as long as it helps me with the spiciness in my mouth. Okay. Here's something to help me get over the spicy chicken wings. Let's look over the thing. Alright. Let's see. Maybe this, but I think I'm trying to look for one that's like sugar, you know? No thermometer was harmed making this drink. I don't want something burning, that would be worse. Yeah, this would be worse, because she already has kind of a sore throat from the chicken, so... Let me see, what would I want to give her? Sugar Rush, sure. 1, 2, 1. Mix done. There, no alcohol and sweet, light, and fruity. Here. Phew. It helped. You just finished your French exercise. Good, nice. Now you can focus all of your attention on me. Thanks. Alright, so next question. What kind of girl do you like? You first. Sorry, I don't swing that way. Well, sure, I have no qualms about saying a girl is cute or cool, but, nope, I prefer men in my bed. Now you. Shit, just calm down. I guess I like girls with light-colored hair. Light-colored hair? Yeah, you know, like redheads and such. What about white? Like your boss? You were just setting me up for that comment, weren't you? Sorry, it's just that once you got here with the bucket of wings, your eyes pretty much started sparkling. Your whole behavior transformed. You became giddy and cheerful all of a sudden. If she doesn't want the chicken because it's too spicy, I can take it. I might die, but I would be happy. Oh, I prefer Jume up in her bed. Who knows? You're a well-dressed man, who knows? Hey, I can't blame you. She's pretty nice. I just felt like teasing you. So, that colored hair. What about blondes? You like me? Yeah, I guess. Let's say I'm into girls too when I start hitting on you. Would you go along with it? Nice body, pretty face, and a good apartment. I would never let you go. Okay then, enough tangents. Why don't you tell me why you were feeling shitty these last days? What? Oh, that. I told you not to think too much about it. And I told you I want to know. And I told you I want to know. Come on, Jill. You've heard my problems so many times. Now I want to help you. Come on, come here. Eh? I told you to sit here. Come on. But... Oh, shit. We actually see the sprite of Jill. That's nice. What are you... Alright then, now I'm the bartender and you're the client. Hardly. The bartending station only works with me. Let's see. Okay, then I move this here, click this. So she's Alice Rabbit or something. That works for you, for me, that dog in the Hawaiian shirt. That works for you, for me, and that dog in the Hawaiian shirt. You're gonna play paper sheet or kiss without the paper sheet. Oh, yeah, sure. Why with him too? He's a dog in a fucking Hawaiian shirt. Right, and how did you even manage to... Oh, yeah, hacker. Right. Now we've changed roles. You've been feeling shitty. Not telling me why? It's a long story. I don't even know where to start. Start from the beginning. Okay then, it's something that goes back to my... that. Okay then. Okay then. It's something that goes back to my college years. Oh, that's taken it way back. Back in compulsory education, I never made too much of an effort, but I managed to get high grades. Jill looks really nice. Yeah, I like Jill. Even in PE, I managed to do well enough to always get perfect grades. And then, of course, when I got to college, shit started getting hard. I had this perfectionist streak that wouldn't let me fail at anything. Burning my eyelashes studying, I eventually managed to keep up good grades. After about half the career, I met a student teacher. Her name was Lenore. She helped me a lot with my studies, and got me into stuff that gave more credits. I really liked her, and after some time I found out she liked me too. Oh ho ho! Oh ho ho! We started going out, I met all of her family even, and... You want a drink? What? A drink? Well, this time there's usually a pause that makes you offer a drink to the client. There was no such pause. Please, I want to test this whole bartending interface. Sugar rush then, you can't mess that up. Right. You'll ask for a sugar rush. How did this thing work again? And she's on the job, so she shouldn't be drinking, so let's just make this. Here. Thanks. How is it? Like I said, you can't mess up a sugar rush. I have this gut feeling that with your body, you'd make a better bartender than me. You're selling yourself too short. You're cute, you know? People don't go to bars for cuteness, though. You've obviously never been to a cat bar, then. Besides, my boobs can be a hassle when trying to move around this kind of stuff. So, keep telling the story. $15 for Valhalla. Yeah, it's a good game for a very low amount of money. So, yeah, I like this. It's like a visual novel. Or, well, it is a visual novel, but, you know. Specifically, it's, you know, it's got some elements too, like the drink stuff. It's got alternate endings too. Well, as the career went on, it got harder and harder. The last year and a half of it became nothing but study sessions after study sessions, investigations, my thesis. When the graduation ceremony came, I had to make a speech, and suddenly, while reading said speech, I almost had a panic attack. Were you public speaking? I realized I lost about a year and a half of my life. I tried to remember if I did anything fun at all, but all I could remember was studying and investigating new topics. I didn't even enjoy doing all that. So I was just standing there, and the satisfaction of graduating was minimal. I realized I'd only gone through the motions day after day, from high school to graduating. I felt like whole years of my life slipped through my fingers. Felt like whole years of my life had slipped through my fingers. Like whole years of my life had slipped through my fingers. I never stopped to think if I enjoyed what I was doing. In fact, I never stopped. But at that point, I stopped. And realized I needed a breather or something. Did I even like that career? It was all terrifying as hell. I needed all of my strength to not start running like a panicked mess. So, a couple of months later, I get an offer to start working at this big research facility. Lenore was ecstatic. She was so proud of me back then. I was just scared. That would be my job. I'd spent my life expanding on what I did during that year and a half. What if I had a sudden realization What if I had a sudden realization like the one I had at graduation, but when I turned 40? I didn't know what to do, but I sure as hell wasn't taking that offer. I told Lenore and she freaked out. She confessed that she was jealous because she never got such a chance. Things devolved pretty quickly. She said one too many things, I said one too many things. In the end, I just stormed out of her house and I broke a vase in the process. After that, I never spoke to her again. Damn. I'm sorry, I suddenly feel bad for pushing you to tell me all that. Why are you feeling shitty about that after all this time, though? Unless you've been feeling shitty for years. I have, but it's not just because of that. Huh? The other day, Lenore's sister, Gabrielle, came to this bar. Apparently, Lenore died last week. Sure makes me think of a YouTuber. Oh, which one? Same hair and eyes, maybe. Huh. Wonder which one you're thinking about. Localized nanomachine rejection. A heart attack. Apparently, she had it for a long time, but never told anyone. And coincidentally, it got worse after I left. I just can't stop thinking about it. Wondering if me being there would have made a difference. And if it's true that she had for a long time, if it's true that she had that for a long time, why didn't she tell me when she was... Why didn't she tell me she was sick when we were together? I don't know, I just feel like... I just feel like all kinds of failure. Jill. And to make it worse, I also lashed out at Gabby. Yes, she was blaming me for her sister's death and all, but... she's just a kid, for fuck's sake. Plus the sister who pretty much raised her on her own. And to top it all off, I suddenly can't remember what stopped me from apologizing. Pride? Fear? A stupid effort to leave the most awesome person I loved as a thing in the past? Who cares? I lost my chance to apologize to her forever. Truly forever. I'm such a piece of shit. A selfish piece of shit. I honestly don't know what to say. I didn't expect the story to be this. Yo, boob tender. Yes, give me a big beer here. Coming right up. A big beer. What makes a beer big in this setting? I'll tell you what, it's doubling up all the ingredients. That's what's what. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Mixed on. What? Oh, added one too many, Bronson. Oh, well. Alright, yeah, reset. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mixed on. Big beer. Big beer for Jill. Thanks. I have to remember to take care of the cans in my apartment. Do you drink lots of beer? One of the perks of the BTC-issued liver implant is that I can drink lots of beer without getting too wasted. Oh. Hey, Jill, what kind of girl was Lenore? Well, she was calm and smart. Back in college, I was too thick-headed and got riled up easily. Stress was my default state. So just like you were behaving right now. Shut up. That was worse. Can't picture that. Can't picture that. Don't. It's embarrassing. Anyway, she was always there, finding a way to cool me down. She was also able to hold conversations about pretty much any topic. One time I saw her go from talking about video games to talking about sports. All that variety while still being a hardcore scientist. She would always push me into social interactions. If she saw me by herself, she would drag me with her. And now you're imagining yourself ruining a... Oh, you're still hungry from the chicken thing. You're imagining yourself ruining an actor performance with a chicken. Yeah. Yeah, you are special, Jimmy Up. You do enjoy my content. If she saw me by myself, she would drag me with her. Watching people is fine, but talking to them is better, she would say. Lenore would always present me to her many acquaintances as the girl I don't mind cuddling with for hours. I'm gonna miss her. Man, I'm gonna miss her. After a point, I didn't even think about getting back into a relationship with her, but... She was such an awesome person, I just wanted to apologize. And now... You know, in a cool twist of irony, she's the one that made me pick up bartending. Well... Back when I was thinking what the hell to do with my life, I remember the night we spent in the club. She started talking about how the drinks were synthesized, the chemistry involved, the reactions and all that. Everything sounded so fascinating. I remember saying that her talk was what made me want to start mixing drinks. She said, if everything else fails, why not take up bartending? Oh, interesting. You okay? There's some value of okay, yeah. It's just... I wanted to thank you, Alma. Thank me? I guess I just needed someone to tell all this to. And you were the one. You insisted on listening to me. You volunteered yourself. You insisted on listening to me. You stood there listening to the whole thing from beginning to end. You stood there listening to the whole thing from beginning to end. I know I might not be the most expressive person, and I'm not the one to expout love and fluffiness, but I really like you. Maybe I'm just a bartender and you're just a client, but I really appreciate your friendship. Or at the very least, your patronage. I really enjoy working for you. Jill, are you dying? Shut up! I'm trying to have a heart-to-heart here. Sorry, it's just... It's weird for you to get so... sappy. Well, I just realized that the saddest thing is how I'll never be able to make amends. It hurts like fucking hell, you know? I never, and I mean never, want to feel that way ever again. I don't want someone to suddenly exit my life and have my last memory of them involve something nasty. I don't want the lingering grief of having burned a bridge on a whim. I want to avoid that at any cost. And if it means breaking character every once in a while, so be it. I'll let everyone know how I really feel about them. And if I ever fight with them, I'll swallow my pride, muster all the courage I can, and be the one to apologize. I hate feeling like this. Hate it. Hate it! That's a nice resolution. Maybe I'll be a copycat and do the same. Alright, enough sappiness. Get back here. I'm on duty, you know. fine. It's almost closing time anyways. It was fun while it lasted, though. Hey. Yeah? I mean it, you know? I mean it, you know? Thanks for everything today. Still in jail. You listen to my problems and I listen to yours. That's what friends are for, right? Right. I believe it now. Oh, before I forget. Did you ever talk about all this with your parents? They know the basics, but I haven't told them about Lenore's death yet. I'll have to do that sometime. I don't know. I want to bother them with my problems. Don't be silly. They're your parents. They live to share your problems. You should try having a talk like this with them sometime. They'll appreciate it. Anyway, I'm out. See you on Sunday. Take care. That Alma girl sure is nice. Boss, you hear all that? Not all of it, but a good chunk at the very least. Your expression changes. Bleh. Your expression changed a lot already. It did? You look happier. That's always good. Anyway, let's call it a day. I expect a brighter Jill. I expect an even brighter Jill tomorrow. Right. Oh, yeah, boss. About those chicken wings. Fucking idiots at the spicy chicken. Sorry, Dana, we won't have enough spices for your order until tomorrow, they said. Is that how they treat their regulars? Call the manager. Jill is pronounced Jill. The guy that created the Jill character definitely got inspired from a French YouTuber stream for the face Kali and for the name Jill. Oh, I gotcha. Boss? Cherish Tidiaka. She's a good friend. Okay, maybe I actually will get the 10,000 I need. Jill's power didn't get cut. This gives her peace of mind. Now she'll focus at work with no problem. Nice. Bill paid. Did you have a boyfriend named Bill? Oh, never mind, actually. Shit. Well, wait, don't we need like a $10,000 thing by the end of the month? We do not have that kind of money. Alright, Augmented Eye, what you got? I'm receiving mysterious messages. Huh. Interesting. So it's some kind of like... There's taking 80 lives this year. Oh. I wonder if she's among those 80. I mean, it kinda is. What are you gonna do with the money? So there's like a $10,000 bill I need by the end of the month or something like that, I think. The game told me that. Or something. And I'm gonna need all that money for that. Model Warrior Julianne returns... Oh, is that like a, Oh, it's a Magical Girl show. I guess Jill liked it. Didn't she mention that? I could have sworn. Oh yeah, that was the thing where everyone was like making fun of her. Yeah. What's the girl from Chirari? Why does that sound familiar? Wait, hold on, what? Let's go back down to that. I'm going to marry a goat. Grand Slam Fighters. Amazing how I know all the words and yet I understand nothing. Invisible guns. Alright, and then there's also Kira Miki's blog. Dream person. Aww. Aww. She wants to meet her significant other. I got that. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, I need to save. Hold on. Wonder if I'll overrun the saves left in the game. With all the saves I'm gonna do. Who knows? Alright, boys, work time! Saturday, December 24th. Wow, really? It's Saturday. Good evening. Oh, hey, Joe. Oh, hey, Joe. How are you feeling? I won't say good, but not that bad, I guess. That's nice to hear. Where's Gil? Did he run away again? No, I have on errand duty, buying the drinks for tomorrow. That sounds weird, coming from the owner of a bar. Every drink from here would come out of our own funds. So if we're gonna spend money, we might as well get more variety. Besides, those kinds of walks are always good for Gil. You're the boss. Who's coming so far? Well, there's the three of us, the dogs. You invited Titty Hacker. Gil invited Jamie. Oh yeah, I also invited Dorothy when I called her to spend the night with you. Sounds good so far. Invite anyone else you feel like inviting. Invite anyone else you feel like inviting. The more the merrier. I could, but I bet everyone's made plans by this point. No, that's true. I'll be in my office. Call me should anything arise. Alright. Ready. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Oh yeah, she's back to it! Wait here, I'll check inside. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, 2 new people. What sort of voice? Okay, this sort of voice. Alright. Oh, a BTC bar. Excuse me, do you know where the Athena Convention Center is? Well, let's just kind of say his voice. Never mind. Let's try a different one. Did I already do the Richard Nixon impression for someone? Because I feel like... Hold on.
Oh, excuse me, do you know where the Athena Convention Center is?
Why does that place make people get lost so easily? They should have called it the Minotaur Center. Oh, hold on, let me scribble the directions on paper. Yeah, I know that feeling, Jill. You make a joke and it just whiffs entirely. Oh, that... Go to the right. When you see a building filled with hobos, this should be it.
Thanks a lot.
Anything else I can help you with?
Ah, what the hell? I'll have a drink. What about you? A brandini, please.
Your voice like it sounded like a Mongolian traditional song, I think. Oh, nice. Right. You asked me for a brandini. The Lilin freaks me out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1. Age mixed on. Here you are.
Thanks.
That's an interesting outfit in this cold season, miss.
Well, I'm actually cosplaying, so call me Bella for the time being.
And your Lilim friend is...
Essentia.
I get it. You're cosplaying too? Oh, no, she's not.
Sure, let's go with that. Have you ever heard of a game called Yerk, Bartender?
That cult classic game that has seen like 3 remastered versions by 6 different companies this year?
That one. We were in a cosplay group dedicated to it and we got lost on the way.
I heard you talking to someone outside.
Oh yeah, a friend is cosplaying as Alex. I told him to wait outside.
Shouldn't he enter?
He'll be fine.
I realize that Nixon didn't really talk like that all the time, but it's just kind of like a funny idea to me. He's like that one guy from like Star Wars Phantom Menace, the green thing that Jar Jar bowed to or whatever it was, that the king of Naboo or whatever. Something amiss? There's a girl behind you. Short hair, black sailor uniform, missing an arm. Wearing jeans under a skirt. Yeah?
No, don't spook the bartender.
Spook. Anything else?
I'll get a fluffy dream and be on my way.
And you? I'm fine. Vela asked me for a fluffy dream. The Lilum still freaks me out. Well, if they're going to a cosplay context, they probably shouldn't be drunk for it. So, yeah. Here.
Yup, this is the thing.
Seriously though, should you leave your friend outside like that?
He'll be fine. He started chatting with one of the vending machines. They were talking about R&B music.
Does your friend prefer the 1980s R&B? Or does your friend prefer the 1980s R&B or the 1970s?
1980s, I think.
Ah, shit. Boss, Dee. Oh, shit. Boss, Dee, R&B.
I'm coming!
You see, Dee is a 1970s purist. But Dee is a 1970s purist. He has tased people for even liking 1980s R&B before.
He got tased! Oh, God.
He'll be fine. Vending machines have very weak tasers. He'll be confused for a couple of minutes, but that will be that. You should go check on him, though. Well, the fact that the voice song doesn't match with the voice. Huh? Or, like, the face doesn't match with it? Yeah, I kinda get that.
Right, thanks again for the directions.
Please come again.
At least it wasn't Franco-Belgian comic up. At least it wasn't Franco-Belgian comic opinions this time.
Black sailor uniform? I'm just overthinking it. More importantly, though, jeans under a skirt? Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hey, Dorothy. Oh, hi, honey. Oh, the virus. And also the fucking girl there and the thing. The high honey virus that's infected her, too. Are you okay? I just kind of wandered in here. I guess I'm a bit distracted. Can Lilum just wander? Can I get you something? Oh, Sugar Rush. Yeah, that. And the face doesn't match with the voice. Yeah. Right. Dorothy seems down. I asked for a Sugar Rush, but she hasn't told me about a drink that cheers her up. I'm sure she has, and I kind of want to look it up. I think it's a bad touch, isn't it? I mean, I know that chills Jill up, but like the cheers Jill up. God damn it. Let me see. Dorothy drink. I guess Piano Woman. I could try that. Let's see. It's a Piano Woman, alright. Normally I wouldn't, but I want to do a bit better in this playthrough because I've already messed a few things up. When am I going to end the stream because I'm a bit tired? I'm probably going to finish it in about an hour or so. Usually how long these last. 5, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Age, mix, done. Here you go. This is... Didn't you say you liked having a piano woman whenever you felt like celebrating or were feeling down? I did? Wait, I did? You actually remembered such a thing? Oh, I mean, I didn't. I looked it up. So, I mean, I'm not that good of a friend. I'm a terrible friend, actually. You're so sweet. I was half expecting her to say that she meant a literal piano woman. I'm glad I was wrong. I was half expecting her to say a literal piano woman. Glad I was wrong. So much silence. By the way, thanks for staying with me the other day. Turns out I really needed that. So, did you enjoy the soda? Oh, did you find that one out? Was this supposed to be a secret? No, but don't go around telling everyone about that. But don't go around telling everyone about that. I did it because it was you who needed my help. But I did it because it was you who needed my help. But a hug night is usually one of my most expensive services. It is? Hey, I don't know if the client has a body odor. I don't know if the client has a body odor or something like that. But I don't know if the client has a body odor or something like that. Not to mention it limits the chances of getting any other client that night. Still, did it help? Yeah, it helped me cool down a lot. So, from what Dana told me, someone close to you died, right? Yeah. You want to know more about it? Do you want to tell me about it? I've brought it up enough times already, I think. No problem then. You're sad and that's all I needed to know. Sorry for the loss though. I mean it. Thanks. Thanks. Although I've wondered for a while, do you let them really understand death? Sorta, kinda. Our whole database is constantly being backed up in the collective source. Even if our bodies are destroyed, we can redeploy it again with our personalities and memories intact. So, our concept of mortality might be a bit different. We do have a fear to death, though. You do? I can't even begin to understand the idea of not being redeployed. While we have built-in warnings, the mere idea of that nothingness is paralyzing. There are a few that don't mind it. We do fear death and we don't wish it on anyone. In fact, that was the argument used for abolishing the whole 3 laws thing. You seem quite knowledgeable about robot history. Seeing what others have done to make sure I can live like I do helps. Seeing what others have done to help. Seeing what others have done to make. Seeing what others have done to make sure I can live like I do. Seeing what others have done to make sure I can live like I do helps me not take things for granted. Alright, no, one more time. Seeing what others have done to make sure I can live like I do helps me not take things for granted. Seriously though, those laws were bullshit. Can't harm humans, can't disobey humans unless it's about hurting them. And you can protect yourself as long as it doesn't harm humans. I mean, sure, the first AIs were just helpers and tools. But how could those laws still apply to them after they achieved self-awareness? Who in their right mind would only abide by rules inscribed by some old book? If I remember correctly, those were the only distilled versions of the law. No, those were only distilled versions of the law. No, those were only the distilled versions of the laws some writer imagined over 100 years ago. They were a reduced version of all his ideas. However, many authors afterwards took them Many authors afterwards took to them like they were the very laws of physics or something. And like many other things, people distill and exaggerate what they need and use it. And like many other things, people distill and exaggerate what they need and use it to their favor. Wow, you're a nerd! Look who's talking. Look who's talking. Look who's talking. Let's change the subject a bit though. Mood's getting gloomy. Your apartment is very comfy, you know. Your apartment's very comfy, you know. It's a tad small though. I'm sorry about that. And your cat is so cute. What was his name again? 4. Why 4? I figured if you ever got lost, at least I wanted to be able to yell, 4! It happened once. You'd be surprised how many golf players you run into. And every time you play with him, you can say it's foreplay. Yeah. Yeah. He was also named after, someone. Really? Who? A Lilum kid that wanted to transcend. What? A movie character or something? Sure, let's go with that. Do you want anything else? Let's see if you know me that well. Give me something I'd like. Okay then. WWDO, what would Dorothy order? Probably still Piano Woman. And yes, I am a one-trick pony. Can I see you tomorrow on Apex Legends stream? When I cut my ding dong and no in 1 hour I didn't change, I'm still weird. I would say don't do that, but I'm probably not gonna win anyways. Keep your ding dong. Anyway. Age mix done. Piano Woman. Here. Good. That's cheating. You just served me this drink. So right, isn't it? Yup. I still can't believe you actually remembered what I said about the Piano Woman. I did not. It's always good to keep note of what regular is like, you know? I've wondered for a while though. Why do you keep coming back here? For you, of course. Come again? Why else would I come if not to see you? You're one of the few people willing to hear me out, always filled with curiosity. And you're cute. Talking to cute people is always nice. There's also the bar, the way it's insulated from the noise of the city. It's really comfortable. Oh, hey, it's Kokichiyama, the liar from Danganronpa V3. And I'm Arrowhead from Arrowhead. It's this chill, relaxing game, exactly, yeah. It's really comfortable. It's just a bit away from the street I'm always at. A win-win situation. You see. It was weird to see you down, though. Especially since you're always so lively. Well, I wasn't down, really. I was just thinking about a lot of things. Like what? Well, my mom, or guardian, asked me to go home on Monday for a bit. And as much as I love her, being with her is usually tiring. Guardian? And that whole thing about someone taking care of a Lilum after they're deployed until they reach maturity, right? Yep, and I'm proud to say that I reached psychological maturity in just 1 year. I always try and keep a varied pool of volunteers to make the collective source grow faster. So, what's wrong with your guardian? Well, she still treats me like a kid. Well, nice to meet you, Mr. Arrow-kun. Yeah, nice to meet you too, Kokichiyama the liar. I hope you're not lying when you say it's nice to meet me. I should play Danganronpa V3 on this. That'd be a fun game to play for this. Well, she still treats me like a kid. The worst part is that sometimes I fear she might see me as some sort of replacement for her dead daughter. Yeah, that's a legitimate worry. I think, if you're describing it like this. Same thing with the other guy, who also does that. Huh? Dead daughter? I was deployed to her not long after she lost her daughter. A contrived coincidence, really. Even when I was still developing self-awareness, I always feared that she might be using me as a replacement. She didn't know, or at least not consciously. At times, she would just stop doing something or return a gift she's given me. If she felt like she was projecting too much of a daughter onto me. But irony that years later, I'd make a living pretending to be someone else in the bedroom. How's that? Well, most of the time, my job involves role-playing. A daughter, a student, some helpless kid. It means I've got many clients looking for exactly for that, but on the other hand... LOL, who knows? Oh, no, I'm kidding, it really is. Oh, that's nice. Thanks. Nice to meet you too. From a professional standpoint, I'd rather have them hire me because of me. Because of my character, not because I'm the one that role-plays as little girls. Maybe I need to exaggerate some attribute. What's the problem with your guardian, then? If you do that on a daily basis, why worry about it? Because I don't want to make her sad. Every time I visit her, I feel she might look at me and see her daughter. That seeing me makes her sad. At this point, I don't even care if she's projecting her daughter onto me. I just don't want to make her feel sad. I just don't want to make her feel sad. Did you try talking with her? How so? I'm telling her just what you said to me. And clear up those fears. I mean, unless she's not the kind to want anyone opening up to her, that is. I never really thought about talking to her about that. Doesn't sound like something you just bring up, though. Yeah, keep it in mind, at least. Maybe she'll appreciate the gesture. I wouldn't know, though. I haven't met her. She's a really nice woman. The problem is mostly with me, I think. Well then, I'm taking my break. Oh, I'll be leaving then. No, what I was trying to say is that I'm taking my break. You want to come? Oh, really? If you don't mind talking on a chilly night in an alley behind the bar, that is. Eh, I've done worse in alleys. Let's go. Boss, I'm taking my break. Alright. Nice. Alright, midday, day 12. I haven't played this game for a while. It's now safe to keep playing, as if it wasn't before. Want one? Are you really offering a little girl a cigarette? And now you're a little girl? I always am. Innocence, however, is another matter entirely. But anyway, thanks, no. Smoking seriously messes up my air filters, and they're a hassle to replace. Don't mind me, though. Smoke to your heart's content. Thanks. So, why don't you tell me about this guardian of yours? I want to know what kind of woman she is. Sure. Well, her name is Sophia Graham. Graham? She's a retired PE teacher. Nowadays she works at a gym during the morning shift. She's pretty fit if I do say so myself. She had a daughter. Apparently she suffered from nanomachine rejection all of her life. Oh, shit. And when she finally healed, she was hit by a truck. What was her daughter's name? Not much other than there's only one bad ending. Yeah, I've heard that there's like, the ending is just you have to stay with someone else because, you know, you miss your bills or whatever, but yeah, we'll see about this. I know there's like an ending where you, like, do something with some of the various members of the bar, but I don't know what. I don't know. I never asked, really. Are you okay? I'm reading fear. Or is that surprise? It's hard to tell. I'm fine, yep. Wait, read? Well, I don't see emotions like you do. So sorry that I'm not talking much. No, don't worry about it. It's fine. As long as you're here enjoying this, that's fine. I'm a very casual streamer, you know? You're here, you're enjoying it. That's okay. Good by me. Well, I don't see emotions like you do. I have to make do with a combination of body heat readings, face recognition, and context. I'm still a bit confused about some, but I've gotten better with time. Anyway, you sure you're fine? Yeah. Scared or surprised? She's not wrong, though. Wait, does that mean your last name isn't really Hayes? Hayes is just my artistic name. Sounds more exotic, and that's what people usually look for in this business. I tried other names, though. Dolores Hayes, Genesis Grime. I tried Dorothy Warrior once, but a legal team came out of nowhere and stopped me cold. So, what's your legal name, then? Rebecca Dorothy Willow Grime. A bit of a mouthful, if you ask me. I can tell if real life where people have anime bodies, you would look like a young prince. Aw, thank you. And you would also be a prince, but mainly of a criminal organization, essentially. Or something. Maybe you were lying about that. Who knows? A bit of a mouthful, if you ask me. So, Dorothy's actually your second name. Should I call you something like Becky, then? This is the second cyberpunk thing in a week where I've seen someone named Rebecca being a short, like, kind of cyborg girl. Well, she's an android, kind of, but... well, whatever. People have always called me Dorothy rather than Rebecca for some reason. That's why I chose it. It's useful too. People have tried to falsify stuff using my name and they always get caught. Because they use Dorothy Hayes as their name. Yup. Only my mom, guardian, calls me Rebecca, so it's weird to hear it from others. What about Willow? Willow's my first surname, actually. When I got registered, my guardian was married to a guy who had Willow as the last name. Shortly after I joined their household, they separated, so I was left with his family name first. Well, I do have over 10,000 members, so it wouldn't be far-fetched. Ah ha ha ha, yeah. I like talking about it. Hold on, so your real name in short would be Rebecca Willow? Doesn't have the same pizzazz to it if you ask me. Whatever you say, Becky. Stop it. It'd be like it if I called you Julianne all of a sudden. Whoa, that was anger I read just now. Lots of anger. I think it's weird enough already if you call me Jill instead of Honey. Weird, huh? How you can end up feeling associated with a name that's not yours? I have an uncle that's always called me Tina. He kept calling my cousin Tina Jill for some reason. Neither of us mind it though. Because he's calling us what he thinks we're called instead of mixing us up. That, and it's completely useless to try and correct him. But, you know, maybe that effect is true for your clients too. How so? Well, how so? Well, you're worried about your clients not hiring you because you're... you, right? But think about what happens when it's announced that a character will be played by a different actor. Sure, it's a character, but people are also... Sure, it's a character, but people are also going for the actor playing the character. Which is how VTubers work, basically. Yeah. So you're saying okay. Yeah. Reset. So you're saying they go for my roleplay instead of just mere roleplay? Sounds too far-fetched. Sounds plausible, actually. Okay, honey. I'll take my leave now. Don't want to take up all your break. Thanks for the chat. See you at the party tomorrow. Bye. I need to remember to buy more cigars. And ready. Mac, did I miss something?
Unless you count the worst PPV main event fight I've seen all year? Not really, no.
Alright. Going out? By the way, fun fact, Atua is a real religion, IRL. Really? Huh. That is actually really interesting. I didn't realize that. I'll have to look that up. Going out? I'll have a word with the Go-Go outside. He was so hyped for that match. He must be devastated. Okay. Welcome to Valhalla. No, hi, Say. Good evening, Jill. How are you doing? The nightmares have stopped, so I'm sleeping better. How about your injuries? My bones are healing nicely. My wound's finally closed. The scars itch a bit, though. Well, that's good to hear. Are you by yourself today? Yeah, I'm running a couple of errands by myself today, but I wanted to come here for a while. I also noticed the big guy from last time was outside. Buster? Stella doesn't want me being alone while I'm still healing, so she suggested taking him with me. I see. What can I get you? Something cold. Sure. Something cold for Say. She likes cold stuff a lot. Really anything with ice. Alright. On the rocks and mixed. On the rocks and mixed. Alright. Bad touch? Okay. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Rocks. Mixed on. Here. Yeah, this is the one. Why drink something so cold when the weather outside is so cold too? It's not that cold actually. But I've always had decent tolerance for the cold, so I'm not a good reference. So Stella isn't with you today? She's throwing a mega Christmas party tomorrow and is She's throwing a mega Christmas party tomorrow and is having a meeting today. I'm just helping her by checking on some of the things she ordered. And here I was, all ready to invite you to the party we're throwing tomorrow. You're throwing a party too? Sorry about that. Can't really say no to Stella. Maybe next time? If there's a next time at all. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. I want you to know that I want you to have a good time. Have fun, drink a couple of beers in our honor. I will then. What are Stella's Christmas parties like? They're really big. There's lots of food and drinks and music. Sometimes there's too much food though. So at the end of the party, she lets the staff take home whatever's left. She also buys toys for all the children of her staff members. Really? She says something about taxes or whatever, but during the whole thing, she just shines. She carries a beaming smile that I don't see any other day of the year. Many of the kids have even started calling her Auntie Ella. Stella always does her best to put up a tough girl facade, but she's very much in touch with her inner child. Christmas, Easter, Halloween, name a party and she most likely celebrates it big. Interesting. Do you like parties, Jill? I don't mind them. They're a good place to see people. I'm not one to actively look for parties to attend, though. I just don't mind going to them. Ah, I see. I only go to parties that Stella is attending, because otherwise I'd just stand there without anything to say. That and I'm not one to wear dresses, you know? You're not? I'm a tad too whipped. They don't look cute on me. Although, with all this healing I have to do, I won't be as fit for a while. They're too, breezy, too. I feel like I'm wearing nothing. But I bet you'd look good in a dress, Jill. It's been years since I last wore one. I wouldn't know. Last time I wore one, I remember worrying my arms were too thin or something like that. By the way, that's really canon. Creators confirm. Yeah, that's interesting though. That's like... I guess I would have thought that it was like made up with how they kind of have her act about it, but like... Man, that was a really... Now I think about it, Danganronpa V3 was probably the strangest of the bunch. They had like this, like the weirdest characters, but I liked it though. Like, they just had such an odd cast, and I don't know. I enjoyed that. I remember worrying my arms were too thin or something like that. We all have a complex, huh? I mean, even Stella has her own. That's hard to imagine. Oh, but she does have one. She distresses a lot about her bust size. Really? She's not that small. I think I'm smaller than her, in fact. Actually, it's the opposite. The opposite kind of complex, I mean. She's a bit self-conscious about having a big chest. Really? Again, I've seen bigger chests than hers, to be honest. I guess comparisons are useless here, and they rarely help with complexes. Well, she does go the extra mile to hide it. In fact, I have no idea how she does it. I mean, I've seen her before and after she tucks them away, but I guess I never cared enough to ask the specifics. Yeah, and there was a reason as to why, but I won't spoil the fun. Huh. I'll look into it. Yeah. That's also why she goes out. She styles her hair in those, drills? They look a bit drilly, don't they? She styles her hair like that to help divert attention away from her chest. She seems affluent enough. Why not go through reduction surgery? Because she also kinda likes having that size. She takes her bust size after her mom, and Miss Carmine is quite proud of her chest. A lot of this game is about boobs, honestly. It's kinda funny. Puffing out your chest is a sign of confidence, and a bigger chest means more confidence to show. She says something along those lines a lot. Stella has quite the admiration for her mom, so I guess breast reduction would feel like betraying her. Huh. I'm making it sound like she's hiding J-cups or something like that. I guess in a taller or thicker person, her size would be normal. She's just a bit shorter or thinner than the She's just a bit shorter or thinner than the norm. Thought it said than the mom. That would make, either way. Do you get self-conscious about your bust size, Jill? Not really. I've been more self-conscious about my height. Although it usually comes up whenever not being an average height hinders me somehow. What about you? Yes and no. It's not my bust size, but rather that I look too manly sometimes. I don't know, buff girls are pretty good. I like that. I'm up for pretty much anything. I'm not gonna, beggars can't be choosers, I'll take what I can get. And I can't help but wonder if bigger boobs would help with that. You're fine, don't worry. Thank you. Can I get you anything else? Do you have something non-alcoholic? Plenty. Let's go with a sugar rush. Nope. 1, 2, 1, there. Here. Thanks. You're not one to drink that much alcohol, are you? It makes me feel sleepy, or at the very least, makes my legs go numb. It's an annoying feeling, to be honest. It makes me wonder what's so good about getting drunk. I mean, I'm not above it, but it's not exactly a pleasant feeling. You feel like you're sleepy even when you're not. Your legs go numb. Everything starts sounding funnier than it really is. What's so good about not being able to control yourself? That's a good question, actually. Usually people like feeling numb because that numbness helps them forget their problems. Even if we don't talk about alcohol, there's a portion of people that can't afford food. Or who are suffering from some pain that only alleviates when drunk or high. It doesn't sound really logical on paper, but then again, humans are rarely, if ever, logical creatures. Despair and pain cloud your judgment and make you do stupid things sometimes. Yeah. Despair and judgment cloud your pain and make you... Despair and judgment cloud your judgment... Despair and pain cloud your judgment and make you do stupid things sometimes. Yeah, I've seen that firsthand. This world has an ugly side nobody deserves to be a part of. There's also a matter of addiction, you know? You start just liking the drink, but then you need more of it, and before you know it, you're hooked. Oh yeah, that too. Way to cheer up the mood with alcoholism, Jill. Really lightens the mood there. So, tell me, what kind of party are you guys throwing? Nothing fancy. It'll just be me, Boss, Gil, and a couple of regulars. They'll bring food, we'll chat for a while, and that's it. Man, that sounds so good. At least better than the whole planning madness Stella is throwing right now. If you ever throw something like that again, you let me know, you hear? Sure. Well, I have 2 more fun facts, and I'll let you choose something fun IRL facts, or where fans seem to agree what reference I am. Let's go with, what fans agree what reference you are. Hey, say, yeah? What do you plan on doing now? I'm gonna check one last errand before going home. No, I mean, what do you plan on doing now with the White Knights disbanded and all? To be honest, I don't know. I never prepared a plan B because I figured if you can go with a plan B, why not just make it the plan A? I'm not the brightest person, so I never graduated from college or even high school. I could go for a position with the police, but it wouldn't be as thrilling. And I'm tired of blatant corruption. Sick of it. Oh. But I'm alive. Hmm? I learned something after that hell in Apollo Trust. Life is not something that you can just throw away easily. Clawing my way out of that place made me realize just how much I want to be alive. The body count left in the bank was ridiculous, but I'm still here. I don't know what I'll do, but I'm alive. I'll figure it out sooner or later. Okay then, people seem to agree on a reference from a game called DICE DNA Integrated Cybernetic Enterprises. Really? I could, well, unless that's like the name for Danganronpa, which I thought was Trigger Happy Havoc. But, really, I didn't know that. Huh. Oh, you mean like what you, oh, the character was a reference to. Oh, I gotcha, yeah, okay. That's interesting, I'll have to look that up, I've never heard of that. DICE DNA Integrated, hold on. Yeah. It's a PS3 game. Oh. Let's see. DICE DNA Integrated Cybernetic Enterprises. Huh. Cool. I'll have to look that up for later. Maybe I can see about playing it. I don't know what I'll do, but I'm alive. I'll figure it out sooner or later. That's nice to know. Well, I gotta go. Bye, Jill. Good luck with the party. Please come again. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hi, Mr. Detective. Hey there, girl. Give me a strong drink, won't you? George Costanza is back, ladies and gentlemen! Alright. Something strong from Mr. Detective. Perhaps something manly? Manly. Suplex. Sure. I like this one. Small twist in the pile driver, putting more emphasis on the tongue burning and less on the throat burning. I like that. Also, it sounds cool. Alright. On the rocks, mixed done. Suplex. Here you go. Yes, this'll do. So, what brought you here? Nothing special. I was just working on a case and happened to be in the area. What kind of work? What kind of work? Tracking someone. A gun for hire. What about the girl? Crimson or something. Or Crimson something. I am tracking that girl. Didn't you just get out of that job? I did, but the guy offered a huge sum of money and... I did, but the guy offered a huge amount of money and... Well, I just couldn't refuse again. Oh, wait, welcome. I have a VR headset that I got today that I should set up, and the game has something to do about robots and homeless kids. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah. One of those. I saw some screenshots that were like a robot battle sort of thing. That's probably close to what it is. Well, it's your life, not mine. I wonder, though. There has to be more to the whole thing than just acting as a middleman to look for some murderer. Say, how safe is this place? Well, we're protected by the BTC property laws. The walls are soundproof. And I really couldn't give less of a shit about selling info to anyone. Okay, then... Wait. Soundproof walls? Why? Did you see those vending machines outside? They're quite talkative, They're quite talkative, the bastards. It'd be annoying without those walls. Alright then. Have you heard of a Lord Lance Lavender? No. Nope. He's some big name from Kanyavenia. He's some big name from Kanyavenia. His blood apparently is some weird reaction to Glitch City's nanomachines. Once in contact with the air, it does nothing. But if still fresh and touching someone's blood, the nanomachines will initiate a reaction. Essentially, they'll just eat through the other person's body until there's nothing left. They're using him as a guinea pig to see if that... They're using him as a guinea pig to see what causes that reaction and if it could be used to fight nanomachine rejection. Oh, well, it turns out the Crimson Rose is his daughter. She left years ago to earn her living here, and she hasn't seen her ever since. She left years ago to earn her living here, and he hasn't seen her ever since. He could be lying, you know. I doubt it. I did my research. She really is his daughter. Why didn't you figure that out earlier? Why didn't you figure that out earlier? I had no clue who was making the contract, and tracking all the messages to the source wouldn't have been... I had no clue who was making the contract, and tracking all the messages to the source would have been too costly. Knowing who the sender was made things easier. I see. Can I get you anything else? What about a cobalt velvet? Okay. Cobalt velvet from Mr. Detective here. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. On the rocks. Mixed on. Here you are. Oh, you actually did it. Were you expecting me to mess up so you didn't have to pay? No. So what made you accept the contract anyway? Keeping in mind all the risks you told me last time. You told me you wanted to see her again one last time, or at the very least deliver her a message. Could have been lying. Yeah, people lie, you made your point. Even then, I feel like I couldn't say no. I mean, I know what it's like not being able to find your daughter. What it's like to be apart from her, not knowing what she's doing, or even if she's alright. You do? I have a daughter. She's about your age. When she was a teen, we had a big fight and she ran away from home. At first, I just waited for her to show up, but then I started getting worried and went out to find her. I couldn't find any trace of her. Nobody had seen her. Soon I was worried if something might have happened to her. I guess that's how my tracking skills and list of contacts began to grow. I finally found her taking cover in some dumpster, unconscious from starvation. So yeah, I just couldn't say no to his request of finding his daughter. I don't expect you to understand. So, how's the search going? I'm very close to finding her. The girl's pretty good at covering her tracks. Compared to the her from before that bank incident, though, she seems slower somehow. Either she's let her guard down or something else is happening. What do you do when you find her? I have this letter I'm supposed to deliver to her. I don't know what it says, and I don't want to find out. What if she tries to kill you? That might not look like it, but I can take care of myself, bartender. You don't stay so long in this business without picking up a couple of tricks. Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, I better get back to work before the trail goes cold. Please come again. Are you done? Yeah. Okay then, why are you here tomorrow at 8 p.m.? No working beforehand. The bar will be closed tomorrow. Come dressed in your absolute best. We're having a party after all. Alright. Where's Gil, by the way? We stored all of our things in his home because of how close it was to the stores. So I told him to go home already and bring the stuff tomorrow. I see. Well, see you tomorrow, boss. Hold on. Wait a bit and I'll go with you. Nope, see ya. See ya. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Or whatever. If you haven't already. Enjoy. Oh. Oh, sure. Thanks. Alright. I know this small party is what you need. Okay, funds up to 2642. I've got 7-ish more days to make the remaining a lot. Merry Mega Christmas. Let us celebrate Santa's resurrection as the Mega Santa that saved Christmas from the Redmonds. Happy holidays. Alright, I think I'll, go ahead and save here and stop for now. Well, everyone, I've been Arrowhead, your favorite Android VTuber. I stream next tomorrow with more Apex Legends, and I hope to see you all there. Have a lovely morning, day, or evening, and goodbye for now. Actually, wait, no. I want to say, though, thank you for all those who actually do stick around to the end of the stream. I know there's not like a lot of you, but ultimately, if you do, that's nice. Thanks. Alright. Take care, everyone.